Sagittarius, welcome to my channel, welcome to your new reading. We are still in October. The October vibes are continuing. We have a general reading here, it's timeless. Whenever you come across this, there'll be a message here, there'll be something that resonates. Take from it what you need when you need it. Okay, Sagittarius. Wow. Whoa. That is promising. Very nice. 6 tarot cards we're going to look at. And also a couple of oracles. Let's see your current journey. What is happening? Can we get you some advice, some clarity, some guidance, some messages from the divine for the Sagittarius collective? Prince of Swords. The Prince of Swords, of course, is the messenger, the page of clarity, truth, transparency, higher communications. He's looking rather worn down, isn't he? He is wounded. His rusty sword is just about to go into the ground. We have some quite explosives here. So you're in an explosive situation. We have the crow trying to give you some advice. That is the messenger, actually, that is speaking through the Prince of Swords. The wisdom of the crow. This is a very intricate card. It's from the starter row. David Bowie had a hand in designing this, or inspiring it. So we have like a gallery in the back here. You're looking at your situation. Some things are visible, some things are not. Your situation could be explosive if you don't find a solution, perhaps. And you feel wounded. You feel wounded mentally. It's a mental wound. Someone's talked behind your back, or talked at you badly, or given you a bad reference. Something has happened. Somebody has spoken against you. You're not happy. So now you're deciding what to do with the Two of Wands. You're feeling very passionate about the situation. These two wands are both in bloom. These two paths aren't so different here. This crossroads. You have to decide what to do about the situation. Do you continue as you are on the chosen path? Or do you change direction? And as I see it, you ought to change direction, because you need to heal these old wounds here. These may be older wounds from the past that have come to the fore right now. Someone's brought these old wounds up. Perhaps someone's been talking to you about something from the past, opening old wounds. So, preconceived ideas, old constructs, old concepts, old conditioning, coming to the fore. So you need to break through the barrier of patterns that are developing right now and decide on a new path, on a new direction, new way of doing things. The old way doesn't bring it anymore. Limiting beliefs, you're holding yourself back. You expand your consciousness now, connect your higher self, your higher awareness, leveling up. The Lovers, decision. Six of Swords, rowing into calmer waters. Very good decision. So, the Lovers, a situation you had to make a decision whether to carry on or whether to get out. Well, you got out into the boat and you're rowing into calmer waters. And then the Wheel of Fortune, the Ten of Pentacles, wish fulfillment, comfort, pleasure, being close to someone. What is she doing with this fire here? The baby is enamored with this flame. Okay. Some sort of awakening going on with you. You're going to overcome this. You're going to heal these wounds. And you will look at this situation here, which has given you so much heartbreak and heartache right now. You will look at this as something most fortunate that has happened to you, because it had to happen. The things had to come to a head. Words had to be spoken for you to change tack for the positive, because perhaps you've been in some sort of procrastination, stagnation in the past, standing still, hitting the wall, not going forward, being, I'm not saying negative, but thinking, overthinking, mulling over old stuff. So you can release all that now. Get the will to release these old thoughts, to break through the pattern barrier for you. You are going to make this wheel move. No one else. You are going to create the situation where you feel comfortable. Self-acceptance, self-control, self-confidence, comfort, security, blessings, material growth, abundance, prosperity, stability, and security. Being very grounded. So, Sagittarius, the majestic mountain, overcoming challenges, resilience, absolutely. Resulting in the Wheel of Fortune, resulting in the Ten of Pentacles. You're working through the situation. You're coming to terms with everything. You're processing, integrating, digesting the old stuff, working through it, closing the old wounds, and making sure that you are overcoming. You have resilience, you have patience, you have endurance. Yes, you do have patience. Patience is not something we associate with Sagittarians, is it? But they can be very focused, very determined, very patient. That is the side they don't show very often. But it does exist. I know it does. I've seen it. I've felt it. Divine love, connecting with divine love, will bring the desired results. Self-love, being in tune with nature, respecting the elements, respecting the 4 directions, respecting the connecting energy, the creative force. This window is the window to the future, following the path of this river. It's going to take you to a new world, the world of divine love, which will give you even more security, stability. You're staying cool, calm, collected. You're enjoying life in the here and now. You're being present. You're being more present now. The old past is going to be released with divine love. And that will bring you the comfort, the inner peace, the inner balance, the inner freedom that you have been seeking. Sagittarius. Wow, this is a beautiful reading for you, Saggy, because things are working out. You're coming up from the dark, the depth. You're discarding your explosive. You're not setting that off. Even though this looks like a mini this looks like a mini explosive here, doesn't it? Perhaps that's just showing off to the baby and saying, yeah, I can do magic tricks here with fire. I can make my finger explode. But on the whole, you're coming out of the darkness here. Perhaps that is the residue of your shadow work. You're working on your insecurities, your anxieties. You've worked on these self-sabotage and closing your old wounds and facing the inner fears, facing the discomfort, overcoming the challenges with resilience, with inner strength, potential. You have so much potential and power, tenacity. You're going to move forward. You're going to move into a more optimistic and positive future. You're deciding, you're making the right decision for yourself. You're not going to put up with this old stuff anymore. You're releasing that, rowing into calmer waters. Shadow work's done and dusted for the moment. For the moment. It's been a long time coming, hasn't it? You've been working very hard to sort things out, to find that stability, that inner solidity and that foundation and safety that you've been craving. But it took a journey of mental anguish and worries and fear and uncertainty, didn't it? But you've reached a majestic mountain and you're just going to fly. And there's the river. You're rowing into calmer waters. Taking the past, going to be depositing that in the river. The old thoughts that have been holding you back, the old inner conflict, the contradictions, the inner disharmony, the stress. Things are going to work out for you. Keep moving the wheel of fortune. You are in control. You're going to be in control. You're overcoming. The results are the best you can hope for. Family, friends, lovers, work colleagues, they are all rooting for you. And there may be a new baby, there may be new life for some of you. Who knows? It's probably no coincidence this little baby here is looking at the... Or this could be you when the first sparks of consciousness came into your mind. This could be your father figure here holding you, and this is your future you here. The comfortable place, wherever that is. Doesn't have to be a house, but it's going to be comfortable, it's going to be peaceful, there's going to be inner freedom. And there's also a sense of adventure, of course. Has to be, because you are Sagittarius. Has to be a bit of a sense of adventure to keep your interest. So, wow, what a beautiful reading for you here, Sagittarius. It's been a pleasure reading for you. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time. Until then, take very good care. Bye-bye.